There we are. Well, hey everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are having a fantastic Tuesday afternoon, as always. Let's see, get my ducks in a row. We got COOK in the house, the master of the chat, the silent partner. He's here to find out why he's poor. COOK, I have got stories to tell you, buddy. My goodness. I had an adventure last night, guys. An adventure that started at 2 a.m. and led all the way into this morning when the sun came up. And me just being an absolute wreck. We'll get into why here. Alright, let's jump in, take an overall look at the overall market here, the macro view, if you will. Overall market sitting at $2.48 trillion. We are up, gosh, let me do some quick math here and give myself a brain hemorrhage. What is that, about $3 billion in 24 hours? That's impressive. Bitcoin dominance, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I'm seeing this today. Bitcoin dominance has fallen to 42%. That's incredible. ETH sitting at 19.1% on dominance, and ETH gas prices, holy crap, 276 gwei. For those of you who don't know how to convert gwei to dollars, the answer is, well, that's too fucking much. It's what it is. I think it's like 200 to either 190, between 190 and 220, somewhere in there, if I'm doing the math correctly. Alright, Bitcoin currently sitting at $56,825, up 3% on the day. ETH at $4,136, up 6.6%. Binance up 6.4%. Dogecoin up 14% on the day. Cardano up 5%. XRP up 7%. Look at this. Here's a new one that has crept into our top 10 coins. The Internet Computer, or ICP. The Insane Clown Posse, if you're into that sort of thing. This is actually a really interesting project that's being backed by some major VCs. We'll say this: if it holds in the top 10 for tomorrow's show, we'll do a deep dive on the Internet Computer. Right now, today was its IDO, and you know how those IDOs go. I mean, this thing could shoot up to number 5 and then fall back to 50 before we know it. Anyway, up 35% on the day. Polkadot is up 7%, and Bcash is up 10% to round out your top 10. Let's jump in, take a look at market sentiment here, find out what the smooth brains are doing on the old interwebs. Look at this, Shiba Coin still trending 1 and 2. Good lord. ICP, our Internet Computer Protocol, is up to number 3. Donkey has moved up to number 4. God damn, we're going to have to look into what the hell this donkey is. Goat, also up to number 5. Aqua Goat. So many scam coins. I don't know what's happening anymore in these markets, guys. Just a reminder for those of you who don't know about, we'll call it 6 months ago. I was pounding the table on things like Apple, Tesla, quality blue chip stocks. And now, I'm buying dog-themed coins and checking my charts on a website called PooCoin. And I just don't know what's real anymore. That's your market sentiment. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. C-Dub, how was work today, buddy? Hopefully you weren't crawling under too many houses or doing too much crap that people ought to be doing themselves. Taking a look at the 5-minute chart here on Bitcoin, and this is going to be the story across the board for all of our charts. It's been a pretty steady grind up. Obviously, we have yet to recover from yesterday's sell-off, but we are seeing a bit of a recovery. He's lost his mind. Yeah, I don't know if you're referring to me or yourself there, buddy, but I think it works for either one at this point. So yeah, here was our sell-off yesterday. All the short positions that were taken is what my theory is. But today we spent a pretty good, solid 8 hours just slowly grinding our way back up. But yep, that's Bitcoin. Let's get into our headlines. Let me close out a few tabs here. I sound congested as shit today. Sorry, my allergies are killing me right now. I am just drowning in it. Alright, here we go, because this news just never, ever stops. Tesla may accept Dogecoin, judging by a Twitter poll, because we get all of our news now from Twitter polls from Elon Musk. Elon Musk has asked his Twitter followers if the firm should take Doge as payment. Approximately 80% of the respondents are in favor of the option. Musk has not yet confirmed whether Tesla officially plans to accept the coin. More details may emerge when the poll ends. Here was the poll from Mr. Elon Musk, and yes, 80% clicked the yes button. So the saga of Doge, it may not be over. This may just be the beginning. Of course, I called the top on Doge when it was at 8 cents, so what the hell do I know? I don't know shit. I'm just a graphics guy. Moving on. Here's some good news that'll warm the subcockle region of your heart. This is actually supposed to be in yesterday's headlines. I don't know how I lost it, but fuck it, here we are. ARK Invest Cathie Wood joins board of crypto firm Amun Holdings. The CEO of ARK Invest has joined the board for crypto technology platform Amun Holdings. Wood has also bought millions of dollars worth of Coinbase shares in recent weeks. It's no secret old Cathie Wood is bullish as can be on crypto as a whole. Cathie Wood, CEO of investment firm ARK Invest, has joined the board of crypto company Amun Holdings per a report published by Bloomberg yesterday. Wood joined the Amun board after personally investing in 21 Shares AG operations, which specializes in exchange-traded products, or ETPs, which are being launched all over the world right now, by the way. I didn't even know what an ETP was a few months ago. CWOK, ARK still hasn't come back up. No, man. No, the entire, even with that news, Cathie Wood, joining the board, it was red. Although, we'll take a look when we get into the charts, but the NASDAQ tried to really claw its way back. I wasn't sure if that would have lifted your ARK or not. Sounds like it didn't, unfortunately. 21 Shares is forging a new path for crypto ETPs by leading with research and a keen understanding of developing assets class. Wood said, "I am thrilled to support its efforts." What is Amun Holdings, you ask? Well, Amun Holdings is a crypto firm and ETP provider based in Zurich, Switzerland. The firm currently has approximately $2 billion in assets under management, a sharp increase from its March 2020 figure of $27 million. Good lord, yeah. Yeah, that was a hell of an increase. And that's the power of Bitcoin. According to CEO Hani Roshan, the firm also is profitable, with the annual revenue of $50 million being generated from a mix of institutional and retail investors. Quote, "We built the company to make crypto as accessible as stocks and have seen tremendous demand for our products. 21 Shares Short Bitcoin ETP is one of Amun's offerings. It allows investors to bet against Bitcoin." Sure. Grrr. The bears make me angry and make me want to kill. In turn, the 21 Share Crypto Basket Index tracks the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market value. So if you're curious what crypto to not buy, Amun and 21 Shares products are listed on exchanges in Switzerland, Austria, Germany, and Germany. Amun plans to list its first non-European product in the coming months, according to Bloomberg's report. This expansion might see as many as 30 products established in 8 countries. This isn't Wood's first involvement with the crypto industry. According to the blog, Wood has bought $356 million worth of Coinbase shares, first purchasing $246 million on April 15th, and then buying another tranche of shares worth $110 million the following day. Yeah, I bet she's underwater right now. So yeah, there's your Cathie Wood joining the board of Amun, who likes to short crypto. Yep, moving on. Peter Thiel, back in the news, backing a new crypto exchange built on EOS. The exchange is expected to launch in the second half of the year on the EOS blockchain. So this is interesting, and it really speaks to the amount of regulation this industry probably needs, or this ecosystem. Because what have we seen for the past 2 months? We have watched EOS pump all the way from $5 to $45 in less than 4 weeks, and nobody knew why. Every day we look at these charts, I see EOS climbing the up through the top 20, just moving up every single day. It has steadily gained between 5 and 10% every day for 4 weeks, and nobody had any idea why. I scoured the internet for an entire month trying to find any news of why EOS would be pumping, and there has been nothing. It has been a wasteland as far as EOS is concerned. And then today, we get this news. So, obviously, there might be some insider trading going on. I don't know. I'm just a graphics guy. I'm certainly not law enforcement. Blockchain software company Block.one, the builders of EOS, have announced an upcoming cryptocurrency exchange backed by prominent investors Peter Thiel, Alan Howard, Louis Bacon, and Mike Novogratz. Do they realize that there's literally nothing built on the EOS blockchain? Like nothing. This exchange they're going to build will be, I think, the very first thing that's ever been built on EOS. And if you don't know, EOS has been around for just as long as Ethereum, and they've done nothing. So, seems like a terrible investment to me. Why not just, throw all that money into the Ethereum network and try to fix the fucking thing and build whatever it is you're wanting to build on top of that? I don't know, just my 2 cents. Bullish is expected to go live in the second half of 2021 and already boast an impressive capitalization of $10 billion. Its investors list also includes some of the most well-known names in tech, including billionaire angel investor Peter Thiel. It's a stupid name for the exchange, too, I gotta tell you. They're calling it Bullish. That's stupid. They need a better brand. You know what they need, guys? They need a graphics guy. That's what they need. I might know a guy. The exchange will be built on the EOS blockchain, combining a centralized company with a popular decentralized exchange model. Yeah, that should work out well. Bullish will offer market-making lending and portfolio management to both retail and institutional clients. The exchange will use the EOS blockchain to register all transactions in cryptographically validated and an immutable way, ensuring both privacy and security for their users. In a quote, the Bullish exchange will leverage blockchain technology and a new market architecture to revolutionize the high-performance trading landscape by transparently automating expensive third-party functions and then turning them into yield-generating portfolio management tools to offer institutions and individuals better and safer access to the latest cryptocurrency investment strategies. That was a mouthful, and it all sounds really good. I mean, best of luck to him. Best of luck to him. I'm sure it's going to work out great. I'm sure the network effect will happen with EOS. I've tried to say that as convincingly as possible. Anyway, in a whole slew of NFT news we've got coming our way, eBay officially opens its platform to NFT sales. How cool is this? You guys know I love NFTs. It is my Achilles heel. Oh, ads! Go away, ads! Lord, I'm not paying for this. You're not a sponsor. The online platform eBay is now permitting the sale of non-fungible tokens for digital collectibles. The company told Reuters that the beginning of Tuesday, quote, an NFT inventory will be provided to sellers who meet eBay standards. Oh, so eBay is going to be gatekeeping it. Okay. Cool. I'll stick with my bakery swap. Assholes. Users can bid on NFTs as they would for a physical item. All payments will be made in US dollars. Boo. Unlike other prominent NFT platforms, which usually accept ETH for NFT payments. Many of the NFTs currently available for sale on eBay appear to be on the Wax blockchain. Interesting, so they just plugged into Wax's API? Okay, cool. With sellers stipulating that buyers create a Wax wallet in order to receive the NFT. The move to allow NFT sales comes a week after e-commerce firm CEO Jamie Lanone told CNBC that the company was looking at ways to incorporate NFTs on its platform. It also appears to be part of a larger plan. Quote, in the coming months, eBay will add new capabilities that bring blockchain-driven collectibles to our platform, says Jordan Sweetman. Yeah, boy, there was so much wrong in this article, wasn't there? I really don't even know where to begin. How about the fact that they're not even accepting cryptocurrencies as payment? What the hell, right? And if they're just plugging into the Wax blockchain, why not? Yep, so gonna just move on before I start screaming at the computer and forget that you guys are even here listening to me. Next up, the FDIC chief says agency wants to know more about digital assets. Cool, what could go wrong? Quote, at the FDIC, we have been watching digital asset developments closely and plan to issue a request for information to learn more, says Jelena McWilliams. Kind of looks like a Karen, doesn't she? The Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, FDIC, one of the federal banking regulators in the U.S. and one of the two entities that provide deposit insurance to federally regulated institutions, is taking a look at how banks are exploring digital currencies. I think we had a story a couple days ago where I had mentioned to you guys, be on the lookout for FDIC insured crypto because that's coming, and that's pretty much what this story is saying. Quote, at the FDIC, we've been watching such developments closely and plan to issue a request for information to learn more about what banks are doing, what banks are considering doing, and what, if anything, the FDIC should do in this space. Yeah, well, boy, that's such a double-edged sword, right? Because, yeah, there are certainly parts of this sector that need some regulating, but man, you can't help but get nervous anytime the regulators start looking at us. Next up, Balancer V2 goes live, promising reduced gas fees for DeFi traders. Right. In a bid to reduce Ethereum fees on the platform, all pools managed by Balancer will now be administered from a single wallet. That doesn't sound dangerous at all. Single vault. I can't read. I've been up for hours. Balancer Labs has released version 2 of its automated market maker. The upgrade has been in development for more than a year, offers a generalized protocol for AMMs operating within the decentralized finance sector. With V2, all pools managed by Balancer will now be administered from a single vault, according to Tuesday's press release. The move should reduce Ethereum gas fees for users and end users. Balancer says, I doubt it. I really do. And if it does reduce the fees, guys, it's going to reduce it by 10-15%. Does that really even matter if your gas fees are $200-$300 to make a $20 transaction? Just saying. Ethereum is so broken. So broken. And we've seen it just time and time again play out. And I don't understand why people continue to flood to it, but maybe that's just not for me to understand. I'm just a graphics guy. Forget about bank loans. With student coin crypto ecosystem. Oh my god. Let's just back up and we'll just start this one over. Forget about bank loans with the student coin crypto ecosystem. This may seem like a scam. I know when I first read about this, and it's been months now. Student coin's actually been out for a while. You think, what the hell? That's ridiculous. But you know what? Let's just read here. If you don't know what student coin is, let's jump in. We all know the struggles with traditional banks. Most of the time, you need to provide wow, pretty sure that was supposed to be interest and variable interest rates. You have to wait for different kinds of approvals, and it's a pretty laborious process. Not to mention that banks have security issues, with your loan being at risk for robbery or bankruptcy. Therefore, the decision to get a loan is difficult because there is a lot to consider, and it's especially hard for students who want to pay their tuition or entrepreneurs who want to start their businesses once and for all. Startup programs are another option, but the competition is high. You need to come in with a really clever idea to conquer the investors. At the same time, crowdfunding always needs something in return. But what if you don't have anything to offer yet? All of these issues will end soon with Student Coin. Excuse me. Student Coin is an ecosystem built with blockchain technology with the aim of providing users with an alternative to bank loans, among others. The platform was designed to enable individuals and companies to build their own STC-based tokens and sell them through crowdfunding. So you have something to give from the outset. All of the new tokens will be valued based on the STC. So any new thing that you mint is based on the same value of the student coin. Okay. To build a token, student coin doesn't require any technical knowledge. Using the STC terminal app, you will just need to fill out your name, the name that you want to name your token, the token type, personal, corporate, DeFi, NFT, etc., the utility of the token supply, easy, quick, and clean. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. How does crowdfunding work on Student Coin? The system is very straightforward and is best for students and entrepreneurs. You build your token, you put it in the Student Coin pool, and others can purchase it and use it for commercial reasons. That's how you get money needed to start your company or to join your favorite university. After you have a steady source of income, you cyclically repay the loan. Right? Let that sink in for a minute. No wonder why over 500 universities worldwide support this project, including Harvard and Stanford. Where to get STC tokens? You can purchase the STC token directly from the Student Coin app. But if you want to switch between crypto platforms, STC exchanges like Uniswap, Waves Exchange, BitHome Global, and CoinTiger, it's another place to go. In addition, by the end of May, 4 other crypto exchanges will be ready to list STC. Plus, may spare us 2 other listings on exchanges Student Coin hasn't announced yet the date and should be live in a few days after May 9th. Not long after that, we will see the list hit Bitcoin. My goodness. Wow, just going to move on from there. They're using words I can't read. What other products are included in the ecosystem? Student Coin is more than an STC token. It is an entire ecosystem designed to encourage more people to enter the crypto world without stressing about all the tech info. So, I mean, that's got a lot of good things going for it, right? Just off the bat, as far as just being able to mint a token. It's basically drag and drop token minting, right? So, that just as a startup, that could be super lucrative just from that point of view alone. You see, they've got a wallet, they've got the terminal, they've got the exchange, but yeah, it's a way to, and this is why I threw it in there, because this is obviously close to my heart, because I am currently, paying off my student loan debts of a ridiculous amount. Money well spent. Ping. Go to college, kids. Anyway, I could have, rather than taking out that loan, I could have minted my own token, and people could have traded it and used it, and the price could have gone up, and we could have raised capital that way, as opposed to, getting in bed with the banks for the rest of my life and having that albatross around my neck. It's a great thing. So obviously I think they've, it's probably still got a long way to go, but I think it's a great start and could be something that's absolutely fantastic for this space. And it's certainly addressing a problem that needs to be addressed. Moving on. For all you Yearn finance holders, the Wi-Fi token has surged 22% to new record high as DeFi platform adds collateral. Since April, collateral locked in the digital asset investing platform has more than doubled, outpacing industry growth. Wow. The digital asset management platform Yearn Finance Government's token Wi-Fi jumped 22% to an all-time high, joining the rally in recent months of cryptocurrencies linked to the fastest growing decentralized finance sector known as DeFi. Wi-Fi clocked in a new high of 78,000. Good lord. And was changing hands near 74,000 at press time. That's impressive. One of only 2 coins that are actually more expensive than Bitcoin. Fun fact. The token's price has tripled this year. That includes a 40% rise so far in May, with most of that gain coming in the past 24 hours. But Wi-Fi has lagged behind other DeFi blah blah blah. Yep, so pretty much congratulations to all you Wi-Fi holders. Looks like it's on the move, and we've been talking about it now for a couple days, or I guess a couple weeks at this point, that I think we're on the verge of, I definitely think this DeFi summer that we're about to go into, it's gonna just make the last one look like child's play. The banks are here, they're playing with DeFi, and with the rise of, Pancake Swap, for example, where you can actually, people like you and me can actually play with DeFi without losing our shirts and fees. It's going to explode. It is going to explode. All people need to do is jump in and figure it out. COOK can speak to that. COOK recently dipped his toes into DeFi and has since gotten into the old Pancake Swap, and it's life-changing. It really is. Once you get into DeFi, you realize you never need a bank for the rest of your life. It's a beautiful thing. If you guys ever want to learn more about DeFi or need tutorials or anything like that, throw it in the chat. We'll definitely do something. Moving on. Floyd Mayweather steps into the NFT ring. The boxer is launching a line of NFTs to coincide with his return to the ring against YouTuber Logan Paul. Logan Paul's going to get killed. Good lord. Floyd Mayweather's going to knock his head off. It's going to be fun to watch. The Mayweather Legacy Collection NFT drops May 26th. Mayweather takes on YouTuber Logan Paul June 6th. Cool. Something about watching people beat the crap out of each other that makes me happy. I don't know why. Boxing icon Floyd Mayweather Jr. today announced the launch of his own line of NFTs just in time for his return to the ring. Coincidence? I think not. In a partnership with NFT provider Ironbend Reality Gaming Group, the NFT production company Zitra Labs, Mayweather is set to drop a, quote, limited edition digital collection on May 26. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens for the layman, can then be used to prove ownership of the digital artifacts on the internet, including images, videos, or even a tweet. The market for NFTs, God, we know what NFTs are. Thanks, guys. So yeah, Floyd Mayweather gonna launch an NFT before he goes and kills Logan Paul. Good for him. Good for him. Like he needs more money. Moving on. Celebrities with their cash grab news, right? Mark Cuban joins Ethereum's NFT game Axie Infinity's $7.5 million raise. The NFT-driven monster battling game has surged as of late, and it now has its funding celebrity investors to give it a bigger push. Axie Infinity, I don't see the allure in this. Not my kind of game, but it's certainly one of those games that you can play and you can actually earn an income just by playing the game. It's pretty crazy, right? Sky Mavis, developer of Ethereum-based game Axie Infinity, has announced a $7.5 million Series A funding round. Investors, including Mark Cuban and Alexis Ohanian, have backed the NFT-driven monster battling game. So yeah, it's basically Pokemon, is what it is. Basically, you're battling these little Axies, and then you actually make money from the game. The interesting thing, and the reason why I threw this in here, is because the follow-up. For Filipinos, Axie Infinity is more than a crypto game, and this is important. This is really important. Excuse me. The popular Axie Infinity, quote, play-to-earn game has a big following in the Philippines. One local innovation, renting NFTs to other players so they can earn too. Axie Infinity is not an easy game to play, nor is it simple to cash out your in-game earnings, but this play-to-earn non-fungible token game is spreading like wildfire in the Philippines. Guy says that she says that she wrote back in August 2020 that when she heard about 100 people on the street in a Cabanatuan city of words were playing the game to pay bills and put food on the table after losing their jobs amid the COVID-19 lockdowns. That place is a rural province for its rice fields and tens of thousands of tricycle-driven drivers, the Philippines' version of a motorcycle taxi. Fast forward to today, in the Philippines is the number one source of traffic for the Axie Infinity globally. According to the gross statistics supplied by Sky Mavis, the game's developer, more than 29,000 people have downloaded Axie in the Philippines, up from around 10,000 in March 2021. That's compared to a total of 70,000 downloads around the world. So the point is that, yeah, this may look like a silly game, but people are playing this game to support themselves, to put food on their table in certain places of the world, and it's something that I really like to touch on, bring people back to, because we can get so stuck in our bubbles here in first world countries, right? Because we have these luxuries, we have our jobs, we have steady incomes. But a lot of people forget that in crypto, man, there are a lot of places globally around the world that are using these cryptocurrencies. As much of a joke as some of these are to us, Dogecoin being an example, there are certainly places around the world that are using these cryptocurrencies to survive, right? To better their lives and their families' lives, to put food on their table, as the story just said. Something to keep in mind, right? When we get stuck in our own little bubbles and we can't take our eyes off the charts because we're constantly staring at price action, it's good to step back and remember that these currencies are being used all over the world. And for a lot of these people, the everyday price action that we're looking at on these charts, that doesn't mean shit to them. That's not what matters to them, right? They're earning passive incomes from this game. They're able to play this game, take money every day, and be able to put food on their table just from playing a fucking game. I think it's incredible, and this is why I put stories like this in here. A little perspective to remind us what's really happening all over the globe. Alright, let's jump into the sticks. That's all we got for headlines. Alright, Bitcoin. Just kind of still doing the same thing. Just Bitcoin being Bitcoin here. working its way back up on the slow grind, doing its thing. Any charts you guys want to look at? CWK, anything you want to dig into, or you just try not to look at charts at all right now? Either way, I wouldn't blame you. Oh man, we are struggling. The computer is just, graphics card's about to explode. But here's a look at Ethereum on the, let's look at the 5-minute chart here. Get a closer look. Ethereum has pretty much recovered, or ETH, has recovered from the sell-off that we saw yesterday. Now it's getting there. Not quite back up to all-time highs yet, but it's certainly working its way there. BNB. Quick look at Binance Coin. Charts are the enemy. Yes, because if every time we look at the charts, C-Dub, I swear they go down, right? Because we look down. Binance Coin also just kind of grinding its way back up, working its way back to all-time highs. Take a look at my cake token, which you guys know I love so very much. I cannot stress enough how much I love cake. It is my passive income. It is, cake is what I use to put food on the table, guys. That's what this coin does. It gives me a passive income every single day, and I love it. But you can see it's still really down from its all-time highs. My God, the computer is about to die here. I don't know what's going on. I don't even have any tabs open. But yeah, we're quite a bit down from our all-time highs, which was around $45. We're down to about $37, $36 right now. Let's take a look at bakery. My bake token, which had just one crazy night. Well, I had a crazy night on Bakery Swap, to be exact. The price action in the bake token, it really isn't reflected, but also doing pretty much the same thing as cake, just kind of working its way back up, trying to recover from yesterday's sell-off. Not much to look at. Harmony, still struggling. Man. Yep, definitely some of my trades still a little underwater after yesterday's nonsense, but we shall see. I say give it to Friday, and most of this will have completely recovered, and we'll be back on track. XRP. Boy. XRP, same story. There was our sell-off yesterday. And you see we've just been working our way back up. Dogecoin. Alright, I think we're just about done with charts because it's running so slow, so choppy. Ridiculous. I think I'm about to take my computer out back and put it down. I think it's about time. Need a new computer, C-Dub. Need a new computer. This thing is shot. Anyway, Dogecoin still, there was a sell-off and no one cares about Doge. Moving on. SparkPoint, same thing. Same thing. Still just recovering from the insane sell-off we saw yesterday. All the news that I went through today, there was nothing in our news to indicate why the hell we sold off yesterday, other than hedge funds. Deleveraging is all it really was. Dragging our markets down with it. But of course, crypto markets are recovering. Stock market, not so much. Although, I say that as we take a quick look at NASDAQ here. Excuse me, burp right into the microphone. The news I saw in the closing bell today as the markets were closing was the NASDAQ really roared back today, guys. NASDAQ really tried to recover. You guys, the NASDAQ hasn't even recovered a quarter of what it lost yesterday, so don't be fooled by that lamestream media trying to tell you that everything's fine in the stock market, because I'll tell you right now, it is not. It is not. The stocks are looking bad. Upgrade time, for sure. For sure. Gonna have to shoot the computer first, though. That's gonna have to happen. Alright, we are done with these charts. That's all I got on these. But I do have a couple other special charts that I do want to take a look at. Or maybe it's just one special chart. We'll see. So yeah, if we come on over here to the Poo Coin. This is poocoin.app, everybody. This is just the most reputable place you could ever go to check your charts, right? Make sure you have your firewalls engaged. Would be my first recommendation. My goodness. So what we're looking at here, guys, this is Doggy Coin. If you remember yesterday, I was really pounding the table on Doggy. Well, maybe not necessarily pounding the table, but just simply telling you guys, hey, this is what I'm doing tonight, getting into this, gonna get into this IDO, and yeah, it should be fun. Great, did I break it? Cool, I broke it. There we go. Alright, whatever. Let's see. So, if we take a look here, this is what happened to me last night. Around 2 a.m., I was right here. See this little candle right here, guys? Here, we'll tighten up. This little candle right here. That was my buy. This was me. This was me at 2 o'clock in the morning. And you can see I bought 10,000 Doggy Coin at 0.00139. And then this happened. Yup. Little perspective. I'll grab our measuring tool. We're right here. And it went all the way up to right there. Which, if you can't see on the screen, that's 1,000% gain, guys. That is a 1,000% gain from where I bought into the very top. Now, that said, I obviously did not sell at 1,000%. No. God, no. I sold all my Doggy Coin. Where was it? We actually sold right about here today. It was a 450% gain for me. And I had bought $100 worth of Doggy Coin. So if you do that math on $100, 450% gain, you know what that is. You know what that is. That's like $5,000. So, $100 into $5,000 on fucking Doggy Coin. What a night. What a night. So yeah, that's, I guess what I'm trying to say here is, man, I hope you took my advice and jumped into the Doggy Coin with me last night. I really hope you did, because if you did, you too are also, you might be enjoying 1,000% gain right now. You might have diamond handed longer than me. So, and if you did, congratulations. Congratulations. You deserve it. You guys probably can't see that, can you? Because I got it all boogered up. Did I screw that entire chart up, C-Dub? Could you even see the chart on that? Fake booze. Anyway, so yeah, just wanted to show you guys, keep you updated anyway on what my adventure was last night. And as you can see, it was a profitable one. So now I think my new trading strategy is just if any coin has a damn dog in it, we're YOLOing, life savings going into every dog coin. That's the place we find ourselves in now. Alright guys, that is all I've got for you today. Here's my lovely dog. Love this guy. Added some blue laser eyes to him today too. Let me know what you think. We are down a couple followers from yesterday, but here's why. I manually deleted those two. They were spammers. They were scammers, bots. Being just real bad people. Don't you hate those type of people? Anyway, as always guys, if you enjoyed the show, and if you're new here, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ping that notification so that you know when I'm going live. Jump on over to the Twitter, give me a follow there. And yeah, we'll do it all again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see ya.